WLBT's First Alert Weather Team is keeping you up to date with the latest information. From your morning commute to your afternoon drive, we're on your side, streaming on your favorite devices. WLBT First Alert Weather Plus. WLBT's First Alert Weather Team is committed to your safety with 6 hours of continuous team coverage.
This is a relentless storm, Dave.
We're fortunate we all made it out alive.
And our network of sky cams across the state alerting you to danger, bringing you live footage of tornadoes as they touch down in Wathau County.
Look at this, Chase. Guys, look at that.
This is ground zero almost. I mean, this is really hard to stomach, like I said.
We take our commitment to being on your side seriously, and together, we're Mississippi Strong. Weekdays, stream First Alert Weather Plus.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us.
WLBT's First Alert Weather Team is keeping you up to date with the latest information. From your morning commute to your afternoon drive, we're on your side, streaming on your favorite devices. WLBT First Alert Weather Plus.
Hello. Good afternoon. Good Friday afternoon as well. Well, it's not Good Friday, but it is a Friday and it's good.
Yes,
Yeah.
correct. And this is WLBT First Alert Weather Plus. Lots of sunshine. It's not that hot across the area. In fact, it felt really, really nice this morning. I left the house with the windows down, and I even got a little bit chilly. It's only 84 here in Jackson right now. Same story in Vicksburg. 82 in Macomb. Low 80s up in northeast Mississippi.
Yeah.
Kind of jelly of that. 80 degrees in Tupelo.
Right, towards the Tupelo area. I was just looking at that. That's where actually I grew up in that area. So my family, they're seeing some nice weather right now. We'll have to let them know. You guys are lucky. You guys should get outside.
Yeah, for sure. And maybe you're planning on getting outside to the state fair this afternoon or evening. Things are going to be cooling off nicely once the sun goes down, and relatively quickly too. We'll already be back into the 70s, mid 70s by 8 or 9 o'clock, and then another nice, really cool start out the door tomorrow morning. So some really pleasant weather in our first alert forecast for now. Back in those low 60s on Saturday. Maybe seeing some upper 80s by the afternoon, but the air will still be relatively dry, so still pretty comfortable.
Yeah, but unfortunately that does change as we head into the next week. Whereas we're seeing the dry weather through the weekend, our muggy meter, we actually see that there's going to be an increase in moisture in the atmosphere for the start of our next week. And this directly coincides with actually an increase in our rain chances. Although we're not going to see widespread rainfall by any means, we are going to see, instead of a 0 chance for showers and storms, we're going to start to see some isolated rainfall making its way northward from the Gulf Coast, where we're seeing a lot of activity, showers and storms. Thankfully, nothing necessarily tropical, but enough kind of a low, just a disturbance in the area to bring us some of those showers. And like I said, a lot of us missing out on the rain, but you could have some instances of some showers, maybe a brief rumble thunder or two as well as we head towards Sunday evening into Monday morning. It's possible to see some of that rain. And then the rain kind of coming and going through the week. We are not expecting a washout either of the days, but stray showers are going to be possible through most of the week. So from Monday all the way towards your Thursday, you can see some of those isolated instances of rainfall. And then we're drying out as we head into the following weekend as well. Oops, already looked at the muggy meter. I was looking for the rainfall total, as we see coverage, at least some chance for rain every day. Overall, though, we're expecting perhaps half an inch at the most, a quarter of an inch of rain for those of us that do see some. And then once again, it'll be fairly muggy But thankfully, temperature is not actually increasing too much. So while it could feel like upper 80s to even perhaps low 90s at the worst, our actual temperatures staying well into the 80s, mid 80s to even low 80s as we head into the upcoming weekend.
Yeah, maybe some low 80s, especially if you have greater cloud cover because you're not going to see as much sunshine. But there is a possibility that at the end of next week we have a front pushing through, and that would help to bring some drier air back to the picture by the second weekend of October. So this first weekend, fantastic weather for you for the days ahead. A little bit muggier, a little bit warmer at the end of the weekend and the early part of next week, but it also comes with some showers. Then by the end of next week, we're kind of getting back closer to normal, a little bit more cooler, drier air filtering back in.
Yeah, I would say the only downside, I would like a little cooler, but can't complain. It's still early fall. And of course, we got plenty of time to cool down. So despite being a little bit warm, it is going to be pretty pleasant and mostly sunny conditions.
I will also take one look at the tropics really quickly. We've got a few things out there. One of them kind of picking up relatively quickly. There's an area of potential development that's just off the coast of Florida. It's really, really low in chance. Doesn't look like it's going to be very impactful to anyone other than some rain. But this other chance is actually a 50% chance off the coast of Africa. And as that heads into that orange zone into the next 7 days, we are expecting to maybe see some development with that. So again, it's a 50% chance right now, and that's up quite a bit from a 20% chance yesterday. So it is looking like we're maybe going to see some development, some activity there, and we'll keep a close eye on that in the event that it heads to central Mississippi. But for now, our only impacts are going to be that little lift in moisture and rain chances by the end of this weekend and early next week. And that is about it. Thank you guys for joining us. We got Melissa Price, Dolores Carring, and Ann Hutton in the chat. Hey, you guys. Hi. And hey to everybody else that's not maybe saying anything. That's okay. Hope you have a great Friday afternoon. Enjoy this pleasant seasonable weather that we have today. And we will talk to you later. Bye.